What we'll do in this video is a beginning of understanding the movement array to and from a person. For this I'm standing on an X just to show the different directions that I can move. I'm going to go through a very systematic way of stepping, moving to and from a direction and to a direction, not because I want you to do it this way. This is just a tool, a digger, a shovel, just to get from one place of awareness to another place of awareness, nothing else. I'll start with just stepping forward and backwards, and I'm going to use different legs. I'll drive forward with one leg, keeping both legs under me, and I return with the same. I start with the other one, and I continue with the same. Now I start with one, I come back with the other. Start with the other, I come back with the first. Do it with me? As we go, we learn to start the movement where we want to, instead of where we are being facilitated to. For example, if someone comes to hit me in the face, good. Here, if he comes to enter my face, generally I will want to move my face away. However, if I focus my attention just to the face, this is what's going to happen, from here to here. Instead, if I'm also in my legs, I'm able to make more choices. Again, something comes towards me, take a step. That's all. There's no escape, there is no attack, there is just maneuver, just movement. If I'm trying, to block and counter, you can see that the movement is less a stepping, less an organic movement, and more of a contrived, like so. It can also be fluid and fast, and sometimes effective, but not always, because what we're doing, we're changing the most basic things that we do, the mindset. If I'm here and someone comes towards me and I need to shift, and to attack, and then to defense, it's 3 shifts that I'm doing. In that same 3 ticks, I will get stabbed 2 or 3 times at the same time. If I'm walking, looking, watching, and someone comes towards me, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm taking a step. But you have to develop your awareness so you'll be able to do this. Again, there is a lot of breath work and attention that needs to come into play here. This is the physical part, or part of the physical part. So we're going to do this in a four-dimensional pattern. Someone comes to the side and you step away. You step towards. You step to another away part, and then you step to another away part. See, because you get a lot of choices. Now this is forcing you to move forward, side, backwards, and to the other side. And again, at the first step, I'm keeping my body in the same line, but you are given a choice of which leg to start and so on. The reason for this rule is very simple. If I'm always, when someone comes towards me, I turn towards it, shift in my head, and then start to attack, it will be a fight. I don't want to fight, I want to prevail, I want to be. So if something comes towards me, I'm thinking about walking, It's just a step. And that's all it is. This works the same way for, let's say, leg attacks. If someone comes to kick me, if I'm thinking of doing this and then doing that, I need to shift, because I'm not the attacker here. If I'm the attacker here, I should also be just walking, but that's a different thing. Something comes towards me, see here, just take a step. Yeah? No need to actually hit people at the moment. Again, if there's a leg attack from the back, just continue to move. I'm not going for the full finish here, there's no real need for that. Unless if the audience really wants to. Never mind. So now what we'll do is do this in pairs. Come, right? You stand, face the camera. You always face the camera in this drill. It's a constraint that we put, and someone attacks you from one side 4 times, and first time you just step forward and see what happens, okay? Come back. Now step to the side. Now step towards me. See? Now you need to step towards me in a more intelligent fashion. Take it slowly and see what you can do with that. That's much better. And now backwards. That's not backwards, that is backwards. See? And come towards you. That's much better. What you gain from this, guys, together, what you gain from this is a very simple thing. You gain choices, yes? These are very crude choices, forward, backward, side and side, but as you gain them, you also learn that you can manipulate and work with them within yourself. It's just, again, gathering more awareness. If someone comes to push me and you're here, I don't want to get pushed into you. Instead, I can just step part of me towards you. See here? On, and so on. And eventually we'll also be able to turn and move in a different way. So something comes towards you, here, and so on. Use one part on another. If you're Jewish, use someone else's head. Old Jewish saying. So, together guys, do it 4 and 4. And again, you step forward, backwards, side and side. After you do 4, switch. Now, move. See, what happened now is I just introduced something new to the outcome and you stayed in place.
Yeah, sure.
Now, the problem is that when we are just moving, that's all we do. But when we get a slightly bit cute surprise, like a cute little toy here, I just picked it off the ground. If someone comes and just introduces something strange, unusual, we try to analyze it. And that's the mental part of just accepting. Someone is moving through you. It doesn't matter if it comes to your head. Here. It comes to your head, then it comes to your head. Just accept what is happening and just move with it. And something comes towards you. You don't always have to really step out of the way, but in this drill you do. You place yourself in your feet in order to increase your awareness. So if someone comes and, for example, and chokes you, so start to choke you, here, you take a step. If I'm here, let's say from the side and someone chokes me, no, fully, here, if I try to, here, if I try to, take care of it, I will take care of it, maybe. I'm planning to grow old one day. However, if I'm here and someone chokes me, just take a step forward. See? When you put yourself in all of your body, you are much greater than the sum of your parts. Cliche, but still true. If someone comes towards me, yes, and let's say that I'm stronger than Michael at the moment, because I carry groceries, and I catch him, not in the neck, let's say I just catch him in the hand, like so. Michael doesn't like that, because he's not stupid. Now here, if he wants to get away, and he just thinks here, try to get away, it's just going to break his own hand. Good for court, he broke his own hand. However, here, take the smallest steps. See how you can change the relationship between the body and the hand by awareness. Take a small step, not with tension, but where you are free. Continue. And then things become so easy, it looks like the other person is playing along with you. Or slightly crazy. So, don't start to choke each other with wire yet. That's next lesson. Continue with the same drill, do 4 and 4. Only this time, instead of just placing a fist towards the head, here what you do, you don't put a fist here, you put a hand, relaxed hand, and push, really push. Push. Oh, that's here. Push. Push with force. The idea is that you have to let go of the tension that builds up naturally. If everything that I do is just, sliding and slippery, very cute, not applicable because you're not putting yourself to a higher degree of attention. So if someone really pushes you, No, you're either being pushed or you're putting yourself also in your feet. Again, something comes, step. That's all, just took a step. Instead of being pushed, instead of being surprised, one, being surprised or not being in awareness, boom. Instead, I just take a step forward. See? That's a lot easier. Now, but you do have to push from time to time and to pull from time to time to gather what happens when you're being under pressure. That's all. It's not a test, it's just another way of learning the same thing. Please, 4 and 4. I said push. Push. Help each other learn, guys. That's much better. You see? Because you moved all you could on one leg, but you had to also continue to the other. You see? So now Michael is helping you learn. Go. Much better. Displacing fully. Meaning, what does that mean? Where he was, now I shall be. Sounds like a conquering word. So from here, I'm not just pushing it, I see he can just manipulate it by turning and twisting. I need to be where he is, otherwise I'm not helping him learn. So where he is, that's where I am. This will force him to pay attention to both legs and learn to move much better. Aha! Now you see where you tense up and you learn from it to keep walking. Sometimes one step is not enough. So push me. 1. You see, but you're not where I am. Another step. See? So if I become like this, or just push like that, it doesn't mean that I'm moving. It means that I'm being moved. It says step. See? You take both your feet and you put both of them under you. This is not enough. This is not enough. Because you're still keeping something there. Push. 1. You see? Keep both your legs under you. Then you're actually moving yourself, not being moved. Go! Aha! Good. Every time move to a different direction. No, not you, man. Much better. And switch. Now Michael, you're it. Once again, when you push, you're here. The idea is that you replace the spot. You're helping the other person make sure that he knows to move his entire person. Not just, because you're actually taking the same place. He cannot be in the same place at the same time, as far as we know. I'm here and I'm pushing. Allows Michael to fully articulate the hips, take a step, and when he takes a step, again, if you push me, it's not going to be this. Took a step, that's enough, now I tense up. Not really. I took a step and keep both legs under me. Then it's a full movement of the body in a relaxed fashion, not some sort of ballet movement, which doesn't really facilitate, going to the groceries or climbing a mountain. No one walks like this. You have to keep both legs under you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to keep it the same direction, not like this. It can also be like this. Okay? Finish. More through him. Where he was, now you shall be. Go. Yes, that was it. Now you're helping each other learn. Right? Each time, different direction. You're still being pushed. Yeah. You're tension the spine here, and then the hips move. Together. Put yourself in your feet. So here, move. That's not good. You know why? Because you left the other leg there. And then I push through you and stab you. So look at it from the side. Stab. Here. Move through. because he just turns on the spot. He gets something to it. Instead, again, here, one full step. You're still in the same spot. So when you push me, see, it's not this, it's this. See? You allow your body to move. It doesn't have to be with the person, it can be against, around. Again, see? Both of my legs are under me and not where you are, not where I was. Okay? Please. Move through him. Good. Good. Michael, you're learning. Takes time. Don't come back. Don't be a yo-yo. Nope. Don't need that much direction. You're still, guys, you're still responding, meaning that if you push me, I start here and then I take a step here. That's 2 beats, that's too late. Instead, you have to connect them together. See? It doesn't bother me, but I can do my work. So stand here, stand here, stand here. Yeah. Now, again, if I put a fist here and I push, you see when you turn, you just create an awkward target to destroy. If you relax your legs and hips, that's still not great. Why? Because you just moved one leg, giving me a different target to work with. What I want you to do is to do one full step. Much better. A bit awkward, but a step in the right direction. If it comes from the side, step. See? Now, where I wanted to be, I'm not there. Yeah? Then you can avoid losing. Now attack him from the back. And when I say attack him from the back, I mean you see where you are. That's where you are. Okay? Avoid tumbling into the camera. Okay. It's expensive. Well, much better. Again, every time move to a different direction. Now, make sure that you start a step and you follow it, yes? Start a step, do it slower, guys. Step. No, but you're taking it to a different direction. Let me show you for a second. Here, you push me, step, and then you're taking it to another step. But so every time, you're actually leaving something behind. One step, meaning that here, it's not step, another step. No one walks like this. Well, some do, but it's a problem. See here? Step. So when you take a step, you take all of your hips under you. You don't extend. Yeah? I'm overdoing it a little bit. Okay, so I'm here. Step, full step. Yes. Yeah? It will come.
No.
Take a full step.
Okay.
Take a full step. One. See, that's half. Half. It's still a half step. See here? Program. Now, here, if you try to choke me, for example, here, if I take half a step, see, I still choke. See the problem? Okay, if I try to push, if I try to get out of it, it's one thing. But if I take a full step, you see, one. See? That's the difference. Now I hit you with it. Seriously, what I mean is that you don't compromise your shape. You don't try to compensate one part for the other.
The first impact.
Yes. So you have to allow this to come to you. See, if you're here, yes, but there's a pressure here, yes, it's comfortable.
No.
So if you try to, you see, you're compensating. Work with what you have. Relax, relax. That's better. Slightly better. Still broken, but slightly better. See, if you're being held, yes, held. Someone is holding you. Try to break free. Powerful enough? Maybe. But here, as you are standing, you are a target, yes? For breakage, for all sorts of stuff. Instead, just displace yourself fully. See? Take your entire body and move it to a different way, and everything changes. Yes? There's still things to do, yeah? Like this finger went to the market and so on. But the point of it is, if you are being held, yes, use force, yeah? It's okay. Here, if I try to get away, when I'm trying to get away, or if I try to slide out of it, to walk out of it, you see, I'm just manipulating my own body. I don't want to do that. I just take my entire body elsewhere. See? This little bit, fine. That's it. That's all that is needed. And then, of course, you do it. Take a full step, comfortable. Be comfortable. That's not comfortable. That's breaking your own finger. You have other people to do that. Breathe and gently move. Very good, good. Now you can redirect it. Gently move. Not against yourself. Not against yourself. With. Where are you comfortable? That's not comfortable. That will just bring you to another breakage. If you are here, breathe. Where are you more comfortable? Okay, maybe not there, but it's a learning step. Okay, now move. See? When you move, you are a human being. You are free. Go. Again with the pushing. Too much steps. One full step. One healthy step. It's good to be pushed from time to time. It brings us back to reality. It's like, look, a bird! Absalom. Breathe. Feel your breathing and allow the legs to come to you. Push. Much better. Feel your breath. Yep, it does. You see? Then you don't connect the tension with the push. If you push me, yeah. If I tense, I become airborne. Yeah. If I just, you see me to go? You see? Not much that goes through. Let's show this from the side. Here. If I tense, I can even, fly from this. But if I'm just breathing and moving, that doesn't really work anyway. Now if it's with a knife here, and I try to facilitate a nice flowing curvature, I just become a nice flowing curvature, flowing from myself outward, I'll show this again. 1 second, I will answer it again. Shitty step, very shitty death. Instead, see, continuous motion. Not trying to control anything other than your own movement, hopefully. Again, from the side, I will answer. Here, again, here. Step, away, get stabbed. Instead, you just take a step. Yeah? Now, obviously the other person will continue to move. You have to continue to move yourself, not just react. You have to act. React means that you're the drum being hit and making sounds. Question.
Sometimes when someone pushes you, the step is larger than it's like this.
No,
it's natural. I don't. If someone pushes me,
that's
really
an excellent question.
So I don't this step. So what I can do?
Let go. Let go of the ground. Look at this. The reason that the step becomes bigger is because I'm holding on with the other foot. See, that's not great. But if I let go of both feet, see, doesn't. Again, I'm airborne. Why? Because I walk on one leg, where I can do this. See, let go of one leg to the other. That's another really good drill. Very good question. What you do is just lift one leg and then lift the other, lift the other, lift the other. You know, you're not holding onto the ground, you're just falling from one leg to the other leg. And the feet keep moving as it is. Around yourself. Some people call this the sailor walk, when you do this, walking with the hips, you know, really walking with the hips with the legs sort of stiff. But the idea is that the legs keep moving anyway. See, that's a very good question and a very good drill to do. If you do this for 80 years, wrinkled will you be. All right, so continue, and you understand the answer? Let go.
Still the pushing.
Yes, yes. You've had enough? All right then. Don't push towards the camera. It's problematic. Yeah, sideways is good. Allow yourself to be moved. Move yourself. If you allow yourself to be moved, you're always going to be a piece of clay. This way. Instead, just be in this. Be here. Simple awareness. Living, not so much. Okay, now let's do a different form of pushing, called push and pull at the same time. So what we do is very simple. Someone comes towards you, they take one of your hands, and one of your hand, and they push you with the other hand. Here, see, if I respond, I become an extended part of me. Again, see, like this. You push with this, you pull with this. Push, pull. Push, pull. See? That's what I mean. Again, see, if I am responsive. Instead, if I walk, see, it does not work. Not because I am stronger or more athletic or anything. Yeah, again, it's just because that the arms move from the body, and the body, when it is free to really change its location, again, here, then it will not work. Again, see, I'm just stepping in different directions according to my level of comfort. Then you are able to just continue to do what you wanted to. So just so you can see from the side, if someone, let's say, takes your hand and pushes you with the other one, here, see, if I resist it, see, it touches me here, it doesn't touch my leg, but it still travels, not due to my hyperfluidity, but because of my tension, excess tension. Again, here. This is, by the way, lots of martial arts use this, you know, one hand, one neck, you know, it works. Why? I'm not touching his legs. Why does it travel? Why? Because there is an extension. I'm drawing his attention to here and here, and I'm extending him, you see? Bringing him down. Instead, if someone else does this to me, where am I? Wherever I want to. Again, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Not because the other person is better, but because the other person is actually aiming himself, moving himself instead of being moved, instead of trying to respond to someone else's actions. Again, let's say it a different way. Here, see this. I tense up, I bend my form, I see less, and then the ear goes a bit wrinkled. I needed to hold the glasses. So instead, something comes, see here, just step. Just step. Nothing more than that. Not tap dancing, just step. Again, one more thing. Here. Yeah. You allow your hands to move with it. I'll show this again slower. Wasn't very obvious. Here, see something come. That was too much. Alright, so you get the point. You allow your body to move with you. And from time to time you get unintended special effects. Go on, have fun with it. Be here, yes, be here, but also be here. Go on, slowly, slowly. Step, step, full step. That's much better. Again, do two and switch, two and switch. Good. Michael, you're starting with the body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a repeated thing. I often
Continue and be in front of the camera so other students can also see. If you tense against something, it penetrates you.
Yeah.
Now, if you feel, for example, for you, you have tension in the spine. So how do you get rid of the tension in the spine? By putting it elsewhere. How do you do that? You relax to a half a squat. Yes? If you do the same work on me, push and pull, again. 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 See? Now you do it in a half a squat. If you feel you have tension in the upper back and when someone does this to you, you work like this, you know, I am Barbarossa, could be, you know, or, you know, do this, do all sorts of power movements, which really gets you into a nice shish kebab steak way. Instead, here you go down, relax. Then the arms move from the body instead of flying with tension, you know. It looks good, you know, if you do a demonstration of all sorts of movements like this. After 50 miles with 50 kilograms of your back, you're not going to do this. And if you do, all the best to you. Half height. That's not half height. Keep your hands under your legs. Good luck. You have to stay in the same height.
Okay.
It's not easy. Do it really slowly. Look, I'll show the speed. From here, see, I'm bringing one way. You see, I'm giving you one direction, and I'm giving you another direction. The idea of this is not to push and pull on you. The idea is to allow you to put yourself into a choice-making step. See that? Full step. You did now one and one. One. Low, low, low. Here, you see I go in a different direction. Two directions. Very simple. For me, when I do this, it's not two directions, it's just one leg relaxing, and the shoulders moving with it. But that's another story. Here, see? Much better. Continue at the same height. You will sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
Keep your back straight. Okay. You're bending yourself.
Yeah.
Long. Okay, getting somewhere. Good. Good. One more thing to consider is the huge way in which we rely on our eyes. This is important to watch. If someone grabs us, if we're not looking that way, in many ways we try to look at it first and then we move. Instead, see with your entire body. If you're here, just take a step. You feel it, then you can do something about it. Instead of trying to look around you with your neck, look around you with your movement. Again, from here, I didn't see it coming, and this is, well, a bit too late to do this. See? It's possible, obviously it's possible. There's lots of things that you can do. I can also do this and this, but that's over articulation. That's a lot of things that I may not always be able to do. So I'm not investing too much in them. I will do that if I have to. So if I'm here and something is pushing on me and pulling on me at the same time, here extension, I need to take care of my own wholeness, yes? Not look and see what's there and then make a choice. Someone is grabbing me, I'm not going for, for the kill. What I'm doing is just moving, see? It also gives me all sorts of choices. It gives me all sorts of choices also on the first one. I'll do it slowly, not to break you. But from here, it doesn't matter. Here, you see, this, just take a step. Just take a step. You can break the neck, no problem. Well, for the person who is doing the braking. Don't hurry up when you do this drill, as it is quite deadly. And also, make sure that you're actually in all your points, especially when you're doing the work. Let it come to you, instead of trying to rush towards it. Work. Two and switch.
In a crowd, in a semi
Half a squat, half a squat. When you do the work, you are, it's becoming important here. You're holding on and you're pushing with the other, which means that you're tensing yourself. Instead, you see, take a step. Take a step. Then, this moves us from your movement. Not bad, not bad.
I actually find it easier in a squat, but standing forces you.
It forces you to pay attention.
Yeah.
You don't have to place it.
Cancel attention.
Much better. Okay, two more. And then we'll move on. No jumping. Just relax into it. Again, do that again.
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll do a very simple one-on-one drill to give us more variation and ways to get from one place to another. Michael is just going to stand here. When I do, I'm going to take 10 different steps, and with my body movement I add a little bit of just forearm to get to Michael in 10 different ways. So very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I'm doing is doing a very small movement from the body. I'm not extending myself. I'm not doing any sort of ballet movement, although ballet is a wonderful exercise. But I am expanding my attention to the possibilities. Not in order to memorize them, not in order to, practice on 1, practice on 2, practice on 3. The idea is just to you sort of like build a net here. Yes? 1, 2, 3, and a net is just very slim wires in the whole array of things. But from this net that we are building of very gross steps and very simple tasks, your mind and body can fill up the void to create something that is more of a living fabric. So you do this 10 and 10, guys. 10 steps, 10 different steps. And one more thing, when you take the step, you take a full step. You don't do lounge and back. It's not some sort of fencing step. You move with your entire body. Yes, entire body from one place to the other person in 10 different ways. Yes. Okay, and the elbow is on the body. It just moves from wherever you need to. All right. Go. 10 and 10. Guys, take a few steps backwards. Much better. More. More. Done 10 and 10. Now we take this one step further. Stand here. What I'm doing now is very simple. I do the same thing, only I'm working on my eye relaxation as well. So I'm doing the same 10, but I'm not looking at him at all throughout the 10. So from here, well, not fully on. I see it from the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like so, and throughout it, you can only see it from the sides. It's a wonderful way to relax your eyes. Systema. One step. So both of you done it? Alright? One last continuation of this particular drill. It's a very simple one. Movement not against, but with obstacles. We'll do this in 2 variations and very simple ones. First we take a person and he puts a fist in your neck. Yes? So from here I don't go around here, you know. I take a step. Not minding this, but just acknowledging it. Step, step, step. Meaning that I'm moving my entire person. That's the first one. It doesn't have to be from the front, it can also be from the back. You know, fist is here, you don't turn around to look, you just step. See? It does something that is very simple. It takes him or her, I can't see, from the equation. It's not, I have to take care of this. You know? It's not that sort of work. Very simple. It's just, I'm walking. That's all. I'm walking. And here, if he pushes, you know, if he pushes, just take another step, another step, another step. That's all. You walk through life, hopefully. Hopefully. So, first drill, 10 and 10. a small emphasis on the drills that we've done so far with this movement. The reason that I asked the students to just use the elbow on the body and this moving is because it forces you, because of this limitation, to move in a more articulated way, to pay more attention to this. If you are here and you just need a little bit more to get to here, you see what's happening? I'm extending myself, opening myself, and then eventually you end up doing this, you know, which also works from time to time. However, if you want to do a more professional job, if someone comes to work, you don't want to do this. It might work, but that's what this will degrade towards. Instead, if you're working with yourself, yes, then you're working, you know, very simple way. Not away from yourself, but very whole movement. Okay? If someone grabs me from behind, the arms come out, this tension. Why? Because you are not used to moving with your own body. Instead, if you are, then it's very simple to keep working. Yeah? And in any way, I'm not extending myself. This is a lot more important, not necessarily on one-on-one work, but if two people are on me, yes, attacking me, then I'm like this, and I'm like this. It's a lot easier to grab my arms and to do whatever they want to me. If I do this the same way and just walk, see, 1, 2, 1, there is no extension that is applicable. I don't have to, you know, remain like this. It's not a real limitation, but it's a way of learning to move a lot better with your own body. Not just, you know, here and then hyperextend yourself. Now what we do is the same thing, only with an arm that is roving free in front of the person. Michael is doing the flaming sword, if you're into the whole idea. Here, see? What I need to do, he moves around. See, he moves around with a knife, without a knife, it doesn't matter. And what I do is just walk, and not extend myself, you see? Not in a way that, well, articulates here, but immobilizes me elsewhere for number 2. So, he moves, I move. He moves, I move, like so, 10 and 10. You also learn balance and synchronization this way, real synchronization. And one more thing to consider, this is the body. The arm is part of the body, so one, kind of nice sometimes. Okay, 10 and 10. Work from the body. Arm moves freely, any direction that you want. Michael? I am. It's a lot harder. Yeah, it's a lot more rewarding the same way. Huh? The way you swing. Okay. It will switch with time. Alright. Up. Okay, thank you for watching and I hope your practice is fruitful. Thank you from Systema Israel.